The 35th Infantry Division is an infantry unit in the Army National Guard, and is currently commanded by Major General Victor Braden. It was reactivated and Headquarters Company, federally recognized on the 25th of August 1984 at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Formation. The 35th Division was organized the 25th of August 1917 at Camp Doniphan, Oklahoma, as a unit of the National Guard with troops from Missouri and Kansas. Shoulder sleeve insignia. The division's shoulder patch, a white Santa Fe cross on a blue disc with a green border, was originally approved for the 35th Division on the 29th of October 1918. The Santa Fe Cross was a symbol used to mark the Santa Fe Trail, an area where the unit trained, and was designated as an identifying device for the unit by Headquarters, 35th Division General Orders 25, dated March 27, 1918. The organization is referred to as the Santa Fe Division. History. World War I. Activated the 5th of August 1917. Overseas the 7th of May 1918. Major operations. Musargon offensive. Casualties total 7,296. Commanders: Marge, Gen. William M. Wright, Brig. Gen. Lucy and Grant Berry, Marge, Gen. William M. Wright, BRG. Gen. Nathaniel F. McClure, Marge, Gen. Peter E. Traub, BRG. Gen. Thomas B. Duggan, Marge, Gen. Peter E. Traub, BRG. Gen. Thomas B. Duggan. Returned to U.S. and activated April 1919. Actions during World War I. On the 11th of May 1918, the 35th Division arrived at Le Havre, France, and served first, a brigade at a time, in the Vosges between the 30th of June and the 13th of August. The whole division served in the Gérardmer sector, Alsace, the 14th of August to the 1st of September, Meuse-Argonne, 21 to the 30th of September, Somme-Dieu sector, the 15th of October to the 6th of November. Men of the division were 92 days in quiet sectors and 5 in active, advanced 12½ kilometers against resistance, captured 781 prisoners, and lost 1,067 killed and 6,216 wounded. The 35th Division had, as an officer, Captain Harry Truman, 33rd President of the United States. World War I order of battle. Units of the 35th Division included Headquarters and Headquarters Troop, 35th Division. Headquarters, 69th Infantry Brigade, 137th Infantry, 138th Infantry, 129th Machine Gun Battalion. Headquarters, 70th Infantry Brigade, 139th Infantry, 140th Infantry, 130th Machine Gun Battalion. Headquarters, 60th Field Artillery Brigade, 128th Field Artillery, 129th Field Artillery, 130th Field Artillery, 110th Trench Mortar Battery, 128th Machine Gun Battalion, 110th Engineers, 110th Field Signal Battalion, 110th Train Headquarters and Military Police, 110th Ammunition Train, 110th Supply Train, 110th Engineer Train, 110th Sanitary Train. World War II activated the 23rd of December 1940. Arrived at the 25th of May 1944. Landed Omaha Beach, 5 to 7 July 1944. Campaigns: Normandy, Northern France, Rhineland, Ardennes, Alsace, Central Europe. Days of combat: 264. Distinguished Unit Citations 6. Awards: Medal of Honor 1, Distinguished Service Cross 44, Distinguished Service Medal 1, Silver Star 688, Legion of Merit 10, Distinguished Flying Cross 1, Soldier's Medal 22, Bronze Star Medal -3435, Air Medal 133. Commanders: Marge Gen. Ralph E. Truman, Marge Gen. William H. Simpson, Marge Gen. Maxwell Murray, Marge Gen. Paul W. Bard. Returned to U.S. 10 September 1945, and activated 7 December 1945. Actions during World War II. The 35th Infantry Division arrived in England on 25 May 1944 and received further training. It landed on Omaha Beach, Normandy, July 5–7, 1944 and entered combat on the 11th of July, fighting in the Normandy hedgerows, north of St. Lo. The division beat off 12 German counterattacks at Emily before entering St. Lo on the 18th of July. After mopping up in the St. Lo area, it took part in the offensive action southwest of St. Lo, pushing the Germans across the Vire on the 2nd of August and breaking out of the Cotentin Peninsula. While en route to an assembly area, the division was flagged off the road to secure the Mortain Avranches corridor and to rescue the 30th Division's Lost Battalion, August 7–13, 1944. Then racing across France through Orleans and Sens, the division attacked across the Moselle on the 13th of September, captured Nancy on the 15th of September, secured Chambry on the 1st of October, and drove onto the German border, taking Sarreguemines and crossing the Saar on the 8th of December. After crossing the Blees River on the 12th of December, the division moved to Metz for rest and rehabilitation on the 19th of December. The 35th moved to Arlon, Belgium, December 25–26, and took part in the fighting to relieve Bastogne, throwing off the attacks of 4 German divisions, taking Villers-le-Bonneau on the 10th of January, after a 13-day fight, and Lutebois in a 5-day engagement. On the 18th of January 1945, the division returned to Metz to resume its interrupted rest. In late January, the division was defending the Forêt de Domanial area, moving to the Netherlands to hold a defensive line along the Roer on the 22nd of February. The division attacked across the Roer on the 23rd of February, pierced the Siegfried Line, reached the Rhine at Wesel on the 10th of March, and crossed 25–26 March. It smashed across the Herne Canal and reached the Ruhr River early in April, when it was ordered to move to the Elbe April 12th. Making the 295-mile dash in 2 days, the 35th mopped up in the vicinity of Colbitz and Angen, until the 26th of April 1945, when it moved to Hanover for occupational and mopping up duty, continuing occupation beyond VE Day. The division left Southampton, England on the 5th of September, and arrived in New York City on the 10th of September 1945. World War II Order of Battle. Units of the 35th Infantry Division included Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 35th Infantry Division, 134th Infantry, 137th Infantry, 320th Infantry. Headquarters and Headquarters Battery, 35th Division Artillery, 127th Field Artillery Battalion, 161st Field Artillery Battalion, 216th Field Artillery Battalion, 219th Field Artillery Battalion, 60th Engineer Battalion, 110th Medical Battalion, 35th Reconnaissance Troop, Headquarters, Special Troops, 35th Infantry Division, 735th Ordnance Company, 35th Quartermaster Company, 35th Signal Company, 35th Military Police Platoon, 35th Division Band. Assignments in the 5th of May 1944, 15th Corps, 3rd Army. The 8th of July 1944, 3rd Army, but attached to the 19th Corps of 1st Army. The 27th of July 1944, 5th Corps. The 1st of August 1944, 3rd Army, 12th United States Army Group, but attached to the 5th Corps of 1st Army. The 5th of August 1944, 3rd Army, 12th Army Group. The 6th of August 1944, 20th Corps. The 9th of August 1944, 3rd Army, 12th Army Group, but attached to the 7th Corps of 1st Army. The 13th of August 1944, 12th Corps, 3rd Army, 12th Army Group. The 23rd of December 1944, 3rd Army, 12th Army Group. The 24th of December 1944, 20th Corps. The 26th of December 1944, 3rd Corps. The 18th of January 1945, 20th Corps. The 23rd of January 1945, 15th Corps, 6th United States Army Group. The 30th of January 1945, 16th Corps, 9th Army, attached to the British 21st Army Group, 12th Army Group. The 4th of April 1945, 16th Corps, 9th Army, 12th Army Group. The 13th of April 1945, 19th Corps for Operations, and the 13th Corps for Administration. The 16th of April 1945, 13th Corps. Cold War to present. After several activations and reactivations in the immediate post-war years, the 35th Infantry Division was reactivated on the 25th of August 1984 from the 67th Infantry Brigade of Nebraska, the 69th Infantry Brigade of Kansas, and the 149th Armored Brigade from Kentucky. It continues in service today. In 1984-85, the 69th Infantry Brigade was reported to comprise the 1st and 2nd Battalions of the 137th Infantry Regiment, the 1st Battalion, 635th Armored Regiment, 1st Battalion, 127th Field Artillery Regiment, E Troop, 114th Cavalry, and the 169th Engineer Company. On the 1st of October 1987, the division's aviation units were reorganized, and the 135th Aviation was established. 2 battalions of the regiment joined the division's aviation component. Bosnia. The 35th Infantry Division headquarters commanded Task Force Eagle's multinational division north in Bosnia and Herzegovina as part of SFOR 13, with the NATO peacekeeping mandate under the Dayton Peace Accords. The headquarters were located at Eagle Base in the town of Tuzla. Brigadier General James Mason was the commander. He later went on to command the division. The division headquarters received the Army Superior Unit Award for its service in Bosnia. Division liaison officers served in the towns of Mostar, Sarajevo, Banja Luka, Zenica, and Doboj. Hurricane Katrina. The division provided headquarters control for National Guard units deployed to Louisiana in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, while the 38th Infantry Division did the same for Mississippi. Kosovo. A detachment of the 35th Infantry Division was the headquarters element for Task Force Falcon of Multinational Task Force East for the NATO Kosovo Force 9 mission. The 35th provided command and control from the 7th of November 2007 until the 7th of July 2008, when they were succeeded by the 110th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade, Missouri Army National Guard. Current structure: 35th Infantry Division exercises training and readiness oversight of the following elements, but they are not organic. Special Troops Battalion, 35th Infantry Division. Headquarters: 33d Infantry Brigade. Special Troops Battalion, 33d Infantry Brigade. 2D Squadron, 106th Cavalry Regiment. 2D Battalion, 130th Infantry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 178th Infantry Regiment. 2D Battalion, 122nd Field Artillery Regiment. 634th Support Battalion. Headquarters: 45th Infantry Brigade. Special Troops Battalion, 45th Infantry Brigade. 1st Squadron, 180th Cavalry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 179th Infantry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 279th Infantry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 160th Field Artillery Regiment. 700th Support Battalion. Headquarters: 48th Infantry Brigade. Special Troops Battalion, 48th Infantry Brigade. 1st Squadron, 108th Cavalry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 121st Infantry Regiment. 2D Battalion, 121st Infantry Regiment. 1st Battalion, 118th Field Artillery Regiment. 148th Support Battalion. Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 67th Battlefield Surveillance Brigade. Headquarters and Headquarters Battery, 130th Field Artillery Brigade. 2D Battalion, 130 Field Artillery Regiment. 1st Battalion, 161st Field Artillery Regiment. Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 35th Aviation Brigade. 1st Battalion, 135th Aviation Regiment. 2D Battalion, 135th Aviation Regiment. 1st Battalion, 106th Aviation Regiment. 935th Aviation Support Battalion. Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 110th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade. Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 218th Maneuver Enhancement Brigade. Headquarters and Headquarters Company, 287th Sustainment Brigade. In popular culture, Kelly's Heroes.